Okay, let's look at, did William Barr's interference. Yesterday I was trying to get this card out of here. It was just stuck as it could be. It means tenacity. So it was really strong. Very strong card you are. Couldn't beat my fingernail though, could you? Did William Barr, or should I say, did William Barr's? Well, no, that's being presumptuous. I was going to say, did William Barr's interference in the Mueller investigation cause it to end early? But that's presuming that, or assuming that he actually interfered. I will say, is, because mind you, Roger Stone's case is not ending because Mueller is ending his investigation. Robert Mueller was supposed to look at, was there collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia? We have to go back and remember why this started, because James Comey investigation. And then he got fired, and then the special counsel was appointed. So the collusion between Trump's campaign, not Trump, Trump's campaign and Russia was the focus of the investigation. All this other stuff just kind of branched out with the Papadopoulos and the Manafort and the Flynn and all that. So when it comes to Roger Stone, because all this stuff is connected, it's like the heart. Trump is the heart, and he has all these little veins and arteries going to all these different places that he's pumping stuff out into, and that stuff is pumping through him. So we have to remember that Robert Mueller was set out to do that thing, and then whatever came of it, came of it. So there have been many things that he has handed off to other people. So even if, and this is also said back when they said they wanted to fire Mueller, just because you fired Mueller doesn't mean the investigation ends. It just means somebody else comes in. That somebody else is kind of what people were worried about. But anyway, Roger Stone's case is more than likely going to be handed off to a special prosecutor in D.C. anyway. So we don't have to worry about him being released or anything like that because the investigation ends. No, it's just going to go off to somebody else. Just like Manafort is now being tried in, where is it, Virginia or something like that? So if he gets state charges, then Trump cannot pardon him. Well, y'all better just go ahead and talk. What you got to say? Knight of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Let's see if it comes back up. So, did Robert Mueller's investigation ending? Because we haven't known that it's ended yet. So let's do this. Is it ending early? Let's do 3 cards. Well, let's do all these. Queen of Cups. I don't know who that is. Knight of Wands. Temperance. A 10 of Swords. The Ace of Cups. I have to remind myself to slow down, because a lot of times I just do this and just do this. Okay, the Star. So, did it end early? I think early is a strong word. It could end now. It's kind of that thing. It's kind of, how should I say this? It's kind of like if you were eating and you had a plate and half the plate is gone because you were eating, and you are good with that half a plate, but you're not full. You're not like bursting at the seams yet. So you could keep going, but you are pretty much satiated. So you could keep going and get full, or you can just stop since you're no longer hungry. Now, if you're fat like I am, then you keep going because, there's food on the plate, so why are you going to leave it there? But if you're one of these people with willpower, whatever, then you keep going, or you stop because you're actually no longer hungry. So it's kind of like that. His reports are pretty much say what they need to say, that if he were to hand it off to somebody else, they can pick right up. There's no holes that need to be filled in that he can't answer down the road. He does not have to be in charge of anything anymore. So this is not a big deal. Now, if it is ending early, did William Barr interfere so far in the Mueller investigation? Because if he did, that's rather serious. Because we need you to go sit down somewhere and let the man do his job. Because you cannot call this a witch hunt. That's what you can't do. There's the Empress. Did he interfere in the Mueller investigation? So this is looming over. This is the Empress's motherly energy. So this is his baby. Like he can do what he wants because he is the AG. Or the AG. Separation. Now, I could take that a bunch of different ways, so we're going to keep going. Because separation means he could have just said, you know what? You do what you do. I'll be over here. Or stop what you're doing. That's enough. So let's keep going and see what we get. There's strength. You know, strength is one of these cards in the tarot that always seems to confuse me. Because it doesn't fit every time I see it. But I'm sure it does because the tarot knows what it's doing. See. Yeah, see, there you go. You gotta probe. Strength can also be read as restraint. This is the beast that is far stronger, far faster than the person. But the strength card often depicts a woman and a lion, meaning that she has tamed the beast. She has put some, not restraint on it, but the beast has succumbed to her, I don't want to say feminine wiles, but it has succumbed to her feminine energy. It has succumbed to her, period. So this is the Empress, which is the feminine energy, and it has succumbed to it. So I think that, and then Robert Mueller being a Leo would make even more sense. So I think William Barr has come in and said, what do you have? You got this, and this, and this. Okay, that's enough. Like, we don't need to keep... I mean, something's telling me Robert Mueller may be getting a kick out of this. You know, this sort of, you know, kind of like, you want this report? Do you really? No, I'm not done. Do you really want it? Is that what you want? You want to see what I got? No, I'm not. It seems like that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that's not what it is because he's a consummate professional. But I do see restraint. But I also see, in connection with these two cards, the succumbing to that which is more powerful than you. So, let's keep going. The King of Wands. That is Robert Mueller in my deck. He is a Leo. There's the Ace of Cups. So there's more of that water energy, which is feminine in the tarot. Did Barr's interference cause his, or has he interfered with the Robert Mueller investigation? And there is the Queen of Cups, again with feminine energy. What is going on? So let's see what we got. We have the Empress. This is the mother. This is the one above. This is the one who started it. This is the motherly energy. So not started because that's the wrong word. Okay, so we have the mother. This is what I see. This is the motherly energy. A Queen of Cups could also be like compassionate energy as well. Um, this could also, like, if you pull this card and it doesn't relate to you as far as a person goes, it could be psychic energy as well because they are emotional cards with the water cards or the cup cards or water cards, which signifies emotion. Wands is action, swords is logic, and earth is stability, or pentacle is stability. So we have water energy, so that means the mother of it all. This is a puzzle. I have to weave it for you. It's here. The answer is here. I mean, we have more cards, but something else is here first. You know what? Let's keep going. Because this is the future card, so you can technically stop there. But we have more, so let's keep going. Because the fear may explain some things. The fear is the Knight of Wands. I'm going to just have to freaking do it. Jeez, grease. You know, sometimes there's another reader that I watch. She has duplicates of the court cards in her deck. I need to do the same thing, especially if I start reading for you all. This is not the Knight. This is the King. When I pulled it, that's what it told me. So for some reason, the Mueller isn't the fear. This is technically a past position card too, so he's in the past as well. Yeah, so we got anxiety, fear, and depression. So the Nine of Swords is anxiety, fear, and depression. Worries is stress. The Ten of Swords, that is loss and defeat. Yeah, he wants the report out now. Page of Wands. So I think that William Barr is saying, okay, that's enough. You got what you need. Pass things on to other people. Let other people do things. You know, go get you a Subway sandwich or something. Just don't go to the same spot that Josie Smollett did. So you'll be all right. Because what we have, if you see it in totality, I'll go from the beginning. The motherly energy. The person over it. Now, mind you, I did not get the authority. I didn't get the emperor. I got the empress. Okay, now I have to stop and figure out why. Because the emperor would be the authority. This would be the person over Mueller. Why would I get the empress? The empress is, okay, this is the mother of it all. This is the one above. I don't get the emperor because this is not a strong-armed move. It's more of a gentle move. So I think this is why this is here, because I need a clarification on, or we need clarification that this is not him coming in saying, stop this because I said so. It's stop this because I think you have enough. Go other places. Let these people do Roger Stone. Let these people do this. Let these people do. You don't have to do all this. Maybe that's why when I did his reading or Mueller's reading and the SDNY's reading, William Barr came up as an interference in the SDNY, not because he is trying to bother her election or her campaign finance investigation, but more so he may be adding a burden to her, taking it from Mueller, giving it to her. So that could be on that as well. So then we get the mother of it all. This is William Barr. We'll just say William Barr. and then separation. So he comes in, he says, okay, I think you got enough. Pass the ball. This is the way it was put on Ari Melber. Pass the ball, let such and such take it the rest of the way. Mueller did his job. I think right now he's trying to be the professional. He's not done with the case until the case is done. The case is not done on his end, is how he feels, because he takes ownership. But he does not have to. He can pass things off to other people and say, hey, this is what I found. Take a look at it. Because then there's the strength. But again, we have succumbing. So he doesn't mind this. This is not a fight between the two. We didn't get any fight cards. There are no negative cards here. This is not a fight. This is lay down with me. Let's be cool. You be cool, I be cool. That's what we got. Then you have Mueller. Just so we know, we are clear, who are we talking about? Opposite of Mueller, again, is that calming energy. That Empress energy. Because at the top of it, we have sort of the love and, so this is a gentle move. This is not a strong arm move. Otherwise, we get like the wand, so we know this is action. No, it's not action. This is okay. So William Barr's didn't turn out to be such a horrible thing as far as the investigation goes. I think he is trying to end it simply because he has enough. And the fear is Robert Mueller again. In the environment is the worries and stress. So this may even be someone close to Mueller saying, hey, take your break. Don't be so bogged down with this. Let other people come in. I mean, he's in his 70s, I think. So let other people come in. There's a lot on that man's shoulder. Let somebody else go on. He fears that people will drop the ball in certain places, but he has faith in professionals. So there are some people that he knows will do just fine, and there are some people that he think may not do so. But don't worry, because he has the information he needs to pass on to the prevalent people. So the news is coming out. So his report is ending soon. So the news is coming out that says someone on the hill saying, hey, look what I got. Which means Barr is not going to shield so much from us. But who knows? We'll see. It may be super redaction or it may not. But as far as what we got, his interference is not a strong arm move. It's just a pass the ball kind of move. That's what I see. That's what I see. Hopefully that helped. Stormy seas to calmer waters. Carrying the baggage and the information forward. Well done, sir. Pass the ball.